Hello, everyone. Welcome to a slightly smaller stream, um, mostly because we only have Bard and Rice with us, which is quite fitting because we have the cute couple together um, to do cute couple things for a couple of hours. Um, Essentially, circumstances meant the finale is now a double finale, and if I have my way, it might be a triple finale. But that's a future discussion for me to have with
Triple.
myself.
What the
I
fuck?
I have a reason. There are reasons,
Okay.
and it's totally innocent. I swear.
You plan
Um,
too much. Again.
no, actually, I plan too little. Um, and what's actually happened is now I've realised. Oh shit! I actually need to do something. Um, but that checks out for Salem. Um, but yeah, we are here. Um, I will introduce myself. My name is Salem. I use they them pronouns, and I can be found all over the internet um, as at Salem Flame or at Salem Flame UK, depending on um, where you find me. I don't post a lot. I'm trying to post more. Aside from that, I am here and only here. Um, that is what I do. Um, we have some stuff coming up. I just don't know when the stuff is coming up. I know it's there. I have it on my in my hard drive folder. Salem's not been doing their editing. Um, they've been looking at their editing and going, "That's a tomorrow Salem problem." And then tomorrow comes, and Salem's like, "It's too hot." So I'm going to go lie in bed or go lie in a cold bath for 2 hours and do anything but edit. Um, but Sailor will get the hang of it, and then Sailor will edit it, and then I'll have something to show people. Just not this week or next week, probably the week after. Um, and I was going to announce something that's going to happen after this, but that's also got pushed back. So that's more of a September thing now, not a August thing. Um, Hooray for life circumstances and movable dates. Um, I will let everyone introduce themselves. Do you know what? Decide amongst yourselves who's going first. I'm fed up of picking people. There's only two of you.
Okay, hi everybody. I'm the Bot of Many Names. You might know me, find me everywhere on the internet as the Bot of Many Names. You can find me here on Tuesdays, to be exact, next Tuesday. You can find me on alternating Fridays, needs to be exact, next week Friday on Pencil's Table for the finale of our Blades in the Dark game. I have talked a lot about what will happen on House of Dreams. It will still happen. Movable dates and personal circumstances are a thing. What else? If you're running around at the Conquest of Mythodea this year, the worldwide biggest LARPCon, you can find me at the Tross with the Picaros. We are, in fact, an NPC faction made of vagabonds and morally flexible people. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I will be playing Felix, him, our soft boy by now again, guitar playing cookie baker, who probably just gonna spend a lovely, lovely time with his lovely, lovely boyfriend.
Go on, Rice.
Yeah. Hello everyone. I'm Rice. Or Rice Cakes. You're now in holiday university student that decided to also play TTRPGs on the side. I use they she pronouns. Today I'm playing Nemo who uses he they pronouns. I had to check my shit to make sure. Is it he they? Is it he him? It's fine. Doesn't matter.
It's me, him.
It's
That's
fine.
whatever you want it to be.
It's whatever I say it is. It's fine. I'm the creator. It's like saying
My-
something wrong isn't a hate canon anymore. It's just me making it canon nowadays.
That's how I've
so-
done most of the plot. And if I made a mistake, rather than admit a mistake, I just made it plot and then let
Yeah,
you lot figure out why.
if you want to see more stuff that I do, on alternating Fridays, technically, I'm playing at Panzer Stables in Dark Waters, where I play a little Leshy cleric named Sprout, who has a lot to learn about the world, that's for sure. He just learned to deal with loss, unfortunately. This will be interesting. Apart from that, the other project I'm in, I can't say because Salem didn't edit shit. So,
Yep.
yes, Salem,
blame
I'm
me.
calling you out.
Blame me. It's fine.
Thank you, Salem. I love you, Salem. I'm yeah, if you want to find me and see cool art that I do, because sometimes I like to art, you can find me on Blue Sky at the original Ores, or you can find me on Threads at _ just _ Ores _, which is yeah, pretty fun, pretty cool. I recently posted some art that I've done, and
I've not seen it.
more is gonna come because now I have time. It's just I'm in way too big projects to be doing this in one person, which is
No.
stupid of me. It's fine. It's perfectly fine. Yeah, everything is fine. Oh, you owe me therapy paper fell off. Oh no.
That's it. There's no need for therapy now. That's it. Therapy's done. You've completed therapy. Get an achievement.
I've completed therapy. Right. Yeah, no, that's it. I'm not in a lot of shit
Yeah,
at the
yeah.
moment. I'm hoping to be in more. Sig me out, people, please. Thank you.
Okay. That being said, we will roll said titles, and then we will get into what happened last week and what our wonderful couple are going to be doing for the next little while.
I need to put away the roll the recap Agent P paper because Agent P is not here today.
Just stand there. If you hold up the camera long enough, Agent P
Yeah,
might appear.
Agent P will be summoned, and
Okay. See you in a second. Bye, Lizzie, bye.
What else?
And welcome back. I think we've worked out who the two Chaos Gremlins are in the intro.
no.
Okay. Shall I recap this one?
You're just afraid we're getting more adversity tokens. Because
I
last
can
time we
do
gave
it.
out
I can
20.
do it. Let me get it up to a 15 just so that
Go
it
on,
doesn't
then.
look awkward on my. So
Double if you can wrap it.
Don't make them rap it.
I can't rap it. I'm sorry. I'm not a good rapper. I could barely speak English. Okay.
Rap it in Romanian, it's fine.
Dacă vorbesc română, nu o să înțeleagă nimeni de pe stream nimic. Știi ce zic? Adică... No. Right. I'm not going to translate what I just said. I'm going to move on like nothing happened. So, let me get serious. Let me start the recap. Everyone just got out of Nemo's trial after being stuck there for months at an end. And we found out that we are in a literal apocalypse because there was no night and there was no death. Thanks to the fact that Shelby and Maya were stuck in the trial and they couldn't actually do their jobs as the new Nyx and the new Thanatos. And after we got out, Nemo's father came to greet him, very worried, gave Nemo his grimoire, which had appeared once he entered the trial, and Nemo and Felix decided to stay behind and help out with what was happening in the world, while Maya and Shelby went ahead to the underworld in order to set things right. Night came back as soon as Maya stepped out of the trial because she used her powers, but Death still didn't come back despite everything, so they still had to go and fix that. Maya talked a bit to Megara, showed her the bird while going down with the train in the underworld. Once there, Shelby met another version of herself, which seems to be working in the underworld, worrying a lot and trying to fix things, but the literal dead switch that existed for death to actually happen was stuck, and every time you would flip it, it would go back to the original position. So Maya and Shelby went through the Garden of Death, where souls would usually sit if death wouldn't happen, and they would wait kind of in limbo. And going through there, they went to meet the Fates. When they got there, the tapestry that the Fates were weaving was... There was a spot that was broken, and then everything just kind of collapsed, and every time they would try and, you know, move the loom in order to weave it properly, the loom would just kind of go back into place, exactly like the switch. And one of the Fates began to talk with Shelby. And during that conversation, Shelby opened up a lot, and the Fates decided to tell Shelby that she should stop just helping everyone and finally decide things for herself instead of letting others decide for her. And in one last act of selflessness, after asking Maya if she regretted being Nyx, and Maya saying that yes, she didn't want to be Nyx, Shelby finally decided to rewrite one wrong, which was taking Megara on that train. Megara was left back at the station. Shelby and Maya never ended up becoming Nyx and Thanatos, and we went back in another world, or this world, just reality rewritten. One day before Nemo's birthday, and everything was fine and normal. Nemo had taken his trial. I still have the grimoire, which I'm really happy about. And the trial ended with the actual original plot of the trial that I had the courtesy of finding out when asking Salem about it and being like, tell me, please. Back in the DMs. Right, that's what happened.
Yeah. That's a pretty accurate summarization. Give yourself up to 15. Take your reserves up to 15. And
Yippee!
stars
I
to
have
take your
a
risk token
round.
as well.
I have a nice number now. 14 just fell off.
How many does Felix have? Those diversity tokens.
2.
Yeah, do you know
No!
what? Go up to 5. Have 5. Go up to 5. Have 3. Go up to 5.
Felix got more adversity tokens just by.
To be
Being
fair,
there.
they did
To be
donate
fair-
12 to you.
Yeah,
And
true.
to be fair, I do believe we start with Felix in a hospital.
You
What?
all, no, you. Do you want to be in hospital? I can put you in hospital if you want to be in hospital.
No, I did extreme casting last time.
Oh yes. Well,
Yeah,
here's the
but-
thing. You, good old Shelby,
Undid reality again, so I never actually melted my brain down. Cool.
No, you melted your brain. You both wake up the day before Nemo's birthday. Felix, you are tired. It feels like you've slept, but you've not actually slept. You are, at least for the time being, today, your difficulties for casting magic are going to be significantly higher
Oh
while you are
no.
in recovery.
Oh no.
You wake up in the house. There's no Shelby or Maya.
Oh.
It is just you two. And
Where
Ellie
are-
in the tower.
Where are Shelby and Maya? Hold the fuck up.
I don't know. They're not around.
God damn it.
You don't feel like they're in danger.
That's good.
That gut feeling you've got, you don't feel like they're in danger. They've gone somewhere, but you can't quite remember where they said they were going. And that they'd be back soon, but soon never had a date attached to it.
Right.
But it is the day before Nemo's birthday. It is October 30th. Because Nemo's birthday is October 31st.
The unlucky child born on Halloween.
Why? That's not a bad thing.
Actually, true. My dad isn't unlucky. He's born on Halloween.
Samhain is the time of the year where the veil between the different worlds is the most frayed. That might be a reason why you're that powerful. You just fell
Ooh.
through the veils and
I did not think about like Hallows Eve instead of Halloween.
I mean, you're playing a magi, I'm playing a witch.
Fair.
Hashtag different rules apply.
True.
I mean, Nemo, on your bedside table is your grimoire.
Nemo is not like he's just going about his day like normal. Nemo never celebrated. No, he did celebrate his birthday. He just decided to never do it again after that. He doesn't enjoy his birthday. It's why he doesn't tell people when his birthday actually is.
There's only one person, I think, in the group who knows it's Nemo's birthday coming up, and that is Felix. And that's only because Nemo's father told them.
Oh
was like,
no!
Don't forget this day, because if you don't say anything,
I mean-
Nemo won't.
Maya and Shelby did find out, but they found out from the fates, so.
And I'm not. I mean, Felix from time to time, Felix got a slight amount of criminal energy. So even if Nemo's father hadn't said a word, he would just like looked it up on Nemo's passport.
Oh my god!
That sounds like Felix. That does
I mean,
sound like Felix.
We had a date. You left for a second and left the money on the table. I just opened it up. That's your name. That's your height, and that's your birthday. Wonderful. I put it back. No harm done.
That's amazing. Poor Nemo.
So it's breakfast.
The day before, right?
The day before.
Wonderful.
What plans have you got for the day?
The day before.
The day before.
Nemo's gonna go to class. Nemo is like,
I've got classes to be.
I do believe the first thing that would be kind of off is that Felix, when you come downstairs, Felix isn't in the kitchen and cooking. The kitchen is cold, no breakfast.
I was gonna look around. He's not upset at the fact that, like, it's not that he's like, oh no, there's no breakfast or whatever. He's more like, did Felix sleep in for once? And so he's gonna go upstairs to see if Felix is awake. He's not gonna do it in the sense of like, by the way, you forgot to make breakfast, I wanna eat. He can at least make a sandwich. He'll live, but he wants to check that Felix is okay.
Felix is absolutely sleeping in. If Felix feels like dog shit, Felix will not go to college.
Oh.
That's called being responsible.
Yeah, Nemo is gonna...
Like you see
He opens
Felix
the door-
sleeping on his bed, like halfly buried under his own arm to shield his face from the sun. Just and he's not wearing a shirt.
Nemo almost slammed the
begins.
door, but he saw that, but
He's
He
wearing
didn't-
boxers, all right.
he's not slamming it fully. I mean, it's the same way that Nemo sleeps, so it's fine. It's like, yeah, but he does go in after just to see if Felix needs anything or something like that. He's kind of like pokes him a little, like, Felix, are you okay? Do you need to sleep more?
Sorry, what now?
Do you need to sleep some more? Do you need anything? You
I've got your pretty face in front of me. What else could I need?
Nemo buffering. He's buffering a little bit as he. I meant like you.
I mean, like, right? Yeah, you in my arms, but like, no. Sorry, I'm just teasing you.
I'm. No, it's not. It's not. I was just concerned. I thought you were sick or something, and I was offering to go to the store to get you something if you needed it.
Yeah, it's okay. I do believe I kinda overextended myself a bit.
Would Nemo and Felix don't remember, right? Like the fact that reality got
All that's changed for you is you know that Shelby and Megara never came with you. So Shelby has been single the entire time. Everything else
Right.
happened. So the party happened, but there was no dramatic moment where, you know,
yeah, and
Megara got
they
put in
didn't
thorns.
become so there was no like, you know, moment of apocalypse of apocalypse happening where we had no night and no death.
Yeah, there's no night or no day, but unfortunately Felix pushed themselves so hard that even a reality rewrite can't
Yeah.
account for the sheer amount of energy used.
Oh, did you stay up a lot or did you work too hard? I mean, that's fine. You can take the just. I'll bring you the notes if you need them. I just.
Oh, that would be great. I have no idea what I did. Did I
Huh.
do something?
I can't
Does
think of.
Felix actually know the feeling of magic drain?
Oh yeah, I think every witch is familiar with magic drain. Everyone has done it at least once. You don't know your limit until you've drained it.
Yeah, I have no idea what I did, but I feel like I don't know, did a bit too much magic. I did I do any? Huh? I'm not sleepwalking, am I? Sleep casting? Is that a thing?
I've never heard you do it. I mean, I usually up pretty late, and I've never heard you, go out the room and unless you're doing it in your room, then I wouldn't know. Yeah.
Yeah, but no, the fifth element has to be present. Without spirit, there's no closed circle. Maybe it's just a weird moon or something.
Right. Yeah. No, that's fine. Then I'm gonna go and you sleep. It's fine. I don't know where. I can't remember where Shelby and Maya said they went, but
Didn't they say we wanted to? Huh. I can't remember either.
You can both give me brains and magic checks. If you want
Normal
to try and
magic?
remember. Normal magic.
I was up to a right. 2d20. Let's see. Um.
29.
Wait. 39. Maths is hard.
Felix, you can't remember what, but you do. You can get the feeling, you get the sense that reality has warped itself again. You've been through one of these already. You're kind of familiar that something has happened and reality has warped pretty recently. Nemo. Spend 1 token?
Sure.
You can't remember everything that happened in the old reality. Most of it
Right.
is gone. What you
Right.
can remember is the spell that Felix casts. You can remember Felix restoring the atmosphere to the whole planet.
Right. Wait, there was. We got out of my trial, and there were 2 suns, and you.
Your trial has been a while ago. Wasn't it in April or something?
No, it was.
Your
A
trial
few
this
days.
time didn't take.
No, it was. It ended a few days ago. It's just that something worked, and now.
Oh, we're in reality timey-wimey thingy again.
Right. In the other reality timey-wimey thingy, you had to bring the atmosphere back.
The what now?
You drained yourself by bringing the atmosphere back.
How?
I don't know.
You know, that is one of the things I really do not appreciate about magic. Most magic users, nothing against you, you're wonderful. Most magic users don't have a clue about basic laws of nature, which is ironic because most of the thing witches do all the whole holiday is sitting in nature and talking to fucking trees. How did we lose the atmosphere? Like, did the ozone shift, or what did we fuck up this time? Was
I
it
don't
coloring
know.
again?
There were two suns.
Two suns.
I remember.
That's
Yes, there were two suns. It was 3 a.m., but it was sunny out. I think that
There
we.
can't be two suns. We only have one sun in our solar system.
Pretty sure we lost the night.
Even then, there shouldn't have been. Why should there be an? Oh, one. Okay, yeah. Okay, checks out. Which means Helios is everywhere. That's why two suns. One of them is natural. One of them is magical. Wonderful. Yeah. Please continue.
That's all I can make
And
out.
because we had two suns, the atmosphere was gone, and
I'm guessing it was just a long time in which there were two suns, and then everything was like really hot, so the atmosphere got damaged. There was no water.
So you're telling me the reason why I am having a headache and a slight nausea right now is not because I ate a muffin that wasn't good anymore or had too much of the magic brownies, but because I saved the world from a Mad Max ending in another reality.
Yeah,
Yeah, checks out.
we can always pretend it was the brownies.
Let's just pretend it was the brownies.
Great. Do you want an aspirin?
That would be great. I believe I need an aspirin, and I need to ground myself, and I need a proper meal. What time is it? I slept in. I snoozed my phone. I never snooze my phone.
It's fine. I mean, I kind of woke up a little bit ago. I think it's, and he like looks at his watch.
8:45.
Oh, we're late.
It's fine. We had the history of Magi the first class. We'll be fine.
I see. So, do you want to go to class, or will the rest of the day be fine too?
I mean, what classes do we have?
So, this is an options day where you kind of branch off a little bit. So,
Ooh.
Nemo, you have a Magi Charms class.
Oh, I was hoping for some fighting. That's fine.
If you want some fighting, there can be some fighting as well. If you want dueling, there can be dueling.
Yes.
Felix has alchemy and herbology. And a kind of not divination, but what's the word? Oriorism? Ugh. It's got too many R's and too many A's, too many Y's in it.
The thing with the birds?
Yes, that's the one.
Do you mean the thing with the birds or the thing with the birds?
The thing with the birds? That one?
One is interpreting the flight pattern of birds. The other one is cutting a bird off and interpreting the future out of their guts.
That one.
Both were practiced by the ancient Romans.
I love it when people know more about history than I do.
Nemo always hated that one. Nemo is always horrified whenever he hears that his friends cut up birds, especially considering he has birds in his hair like at this very moment.
Yeah, Felix hates it too, but Felix is actually scaringly good at it.
Nemo's reaction to finding out his boyfriend dissects birds like really good.
I mean, it's not that different from cutting up a tree. You just look where they meet, and most of the time there's a place where you just
Covers the eyes of the.
Is that why you put your hands above over your logs, because that's where Nemo's eyes are?
No, I put them there because I'm imagining like the birds sitting there and Nemo being like, "Don't listen." uh yeah, I think that Nemo would have to check his schedule first because he would have most likely forgot. He was up late. He's always up late. He stays up late to read, and because he genuinely enjoys learning as many spells as he can. It became his, like, he likes dissecting them. Absolutely, he does. His room became like it's all strewn with papers and books and everything, from like witch magic to magic magic. It's like everything in there.
Oh, I don't need those books anymore.
True, he still likes to read before he does something though.
Side question. Does Nemo still have Ulysses' grimoire that Maya stole?
No,
No.
Nemo has returned it, pretending that he found it in the market freezer. He said he found it at the shop in the pizza section, and apparently
That tracks.
that tracks, and actually someone believed him, and he got a little bit in a lot of trouble. Like,
Yeah, don't lose your grimoire. So, what is Nemo doing? Is Nemo class skipping all day, or
no, despite everything, Nemo actually enjoys dueling. He's actually quite good at it. He's always like very tense before it, and he's always very shy. But that ends up coming home with like, I won again.
I kicked their asses?
I kicked their asses. I don't know what I did, but it's fine.
It just goes to
He's
the
just
legal
really
dueling
good.
club.
He's just really good at. He's just really good at assessing people. So he lets them do a few spells, finds out what their fighting is like, and he kind of goes, "Okay, I'm done now. I analyzed, weakness spotted, target acquired, go."
Go for it.
Yeah.
You know what? I believe Felix would follow you around if you wouldn't mind. He isn't in the he's not like actively casting magic himself today. He knows better than to do that. But if he gets a chance of seeing Nemo show off, he will get the popcorn.
Great. Yeah, Nemo won't mind it. He will be like, he will be shy about it. He'll be like, "Oh, you actually want to go and watch me? Why would you?" Yeah, no, that's fine. I mean, I think it's gonna be kind of boring. Like,
Okay. Magi charms. That's just a class. It happens. You know, I mean, Nemo now knows these spells because they open their grimoire and they're just there. Except the versions that you have in your grimoire are actually superior to the versions written in the textbooks.
oh my god.
Like every shortcut you could do, like this grimoire actually shows you how to cast spells without actually making any hand movement or any sound. Like normally you have to move your hands, you have to speak as a magi, you have to do something like to create the energy required.
Nemo has never done that before, anyways. Nemo has always been just like, okay.
Yeah, that can do it, but there has to be movement of some kind.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nemo's notes in this grimoire are so concise and so expanded that if you practice them enough, you could just cut all that out and just stand still and cast spells at will. But a dueling club would be really unnerving because a lot of duelers look for twitches in the body as an indication that someone is about to cast.
Nemo has none.
Ooh. That's something you could converse, like use to your own advantage.
Yeah, that's why
Yeah,
Nemo
like
usually
you-
lets people like cast 1 or 2, and then when he sees like the third one is coming, his spell is already going out.
So dueling class takes place in a classroom that has kind of like it's almost like an arena where you've got like the pit in the middle and
Ooh.
stage seating around the outside.
Ooh.
Very
do
almost
people
like,
that are not in that class just come and watch?
yeah, it's an open invitation to watch. A lot of the teachers also, or professors, spend a lot of time here as well. Just watching. Do you have a D100, Nemo?
No, but I can get.
Or 2 D10s?
Yeah, that's what I'm
Give me-
doing.
You give me a D100 result.
Wait, is this no?
This is where Rice is like, is higher better or is lower better?
No. I'm just gonna give you straight up what I get. 99. I wish
Nemo.
this was Fabula Ultima.
I don't. I'm so glad that roll got put into this game. Nemo, on the top 100 dueling board,
Yeah.
you are currently number 2.
Who's
Who's number one?
Number 1 is a woman named Lacelle.
Can I fight her? She's very...
Nemo just walks in, opens the doors, looks to Lacelle, you, me, down there.
No, it's like it would be like he would be polite about it. He would kind of be like, I want to learn. Is it possible, like, if you don't mind, like, I don't want to,
So, today is a very special set of lessons.
Hmm.
Normally, when you do dueling, you practice and you compete in 1v1s.
Yeah.
Today is
Oh, no.
special because it's actually a battle royale format today.
Oh my god. Am I
is-
gonna kick ass?
It is 8 people at a time. And all the winners. So there's 8 rounds with 8 people per round. The winner of each round goes into the final bracket, and then from there is 1.
Ooh. Ooh. Let the rolls begin. Oh. Oh, I'm gonna be using all my adversity tokens. Are you kidding me? This is great.
Salem,
Yes.
can I feed Nemo buff food?
If you want to.
Am I allowed? Is it legal?
There's no tournament rule saying thou can't. Some people use magic items. There's one
Oh,
person.
okay.
There's one person in
Okay.
the league who just uses magical items to protect themselves.
Hmm.
Different questions. Am I allowed
Mhm.
to feed the Magi my cookies?
Oh my god. Oh my god, that's sabotage. I think
you
Nemo
can-
would stop Felix there. I think Nemo would be the one to be like, no, don't make them throw up.
Okay, I'm going to say this. You can feed Nemo, and by feeding Nemo, you can pick one of Nemo's stats and turn that into a d20 for the fight.
Wouldn't
Mhm.
the obvious wait? Wouldn't the obvious one be? I think I would need fight, wouldn't I?
I mean, it's how you want to argue it. Like, Nemo
My
is
biggest
very
stat is
flighty.
flight.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm very flighty, but my flight is already a d20.
So you could,
So how about you start fighting for once?
Fight?
I mean, the two gods who gave me their blessing were Demeter and Ares.
Right. Yes. I
I'm
mean,
not much of a fighter myself, but I, I know. You know, what I was told was if you want to win a fight fair and square, you ask Athena. If you want to win a fight, no matter what, you come to me.
right.
They know you're flighty.
So you're saying I go from that that might work. Cogs turning. He's already like getting a plan. He's already like, yeah, that
So
might work. Wait. He's like thinking this rationally. Like, yeah, if they know I'm flighty, maybe this time I should actually if I want to win this.
you could fight, or you could just do it like me. Take the hit and reflect a tiny bit back. Do you know how I killed the Furies?
No, I was never told that story. I do know you killed them. I heard that, but I
I
never.
killed one of them. And I believe you are able to cast any kind of sorcerer magic, of magi magic you there is.
Yeah, apparently so. You know, usually when you open another Magi's grimoire and you start reading it, it is a possibility that it might alter like your innate magic because you kind of attune to it, but it seems that's not the case here. Eh.
Okay. I mean, the thing is, I learned it from a magi book from, I believe, a sailor.
The you learned it from the guild. Nemo for a second just pauses. You know who Salem is, right?
Yeah, actually, I got the trick from her. Like I heard the story what she did to New York,
Yeah.
pulling out all the electricity for one lightning blast.
Yeah, that was a huge thing. Yep.
And every tiny little light in every tiny little building in New York went out because she pulled all the electricity out.
Yeah, it was a huge thing. Some generators kind of broke. My grandma's generator broke too, but
So, back to the point where I killed the Fury. You know our body runs on electricity, right? Imagine every little window, a little cell, just pulled it by electricity out. And I grounded it into the ground, but you can do whatever.
Nemo's stunned, buffering. Like, holy shit, I'm dating a badass. 'Cause I heard everything. I right, yeah.
I don't know if your magi do grounding too.
No, we don't. But
Something similar. And even if not, you can just take the energy and throw it at the next person.
we kind of use we kind of ground it in ourselves, and then we push it. It's fun. Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I just had a very, very morbid idea. Um, uh, what's it called again? If a lot of people dance in a row like this? Outgame question. Is that a thing, you know, too? Like people
Conga?
dancing in a conga, right?
Right.
Imagine a conga line. You could pull
Your
them
brain
out,
is
all out. If you can push them
your
all into the water, you can just go.
your brain sometimes scares me, but it. I'm not gonna say that. Yeah. No. Phew. Nemo is like red faced at the moment. He's like, "Oh my god, my boyfriend is hot."
I didn't
Like
mean
it's
to scare
beaten all
you.
over his face. Sorry, say that again.
I didn't mean to scare you.
No, 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 no. Quite the opposite, actually. Yeah, no, I'll get in there. I'll do
Right,
fine.
you like competence.
It's not even about the competence. It's just you as a person, right? I'm making this worse.
Which cookie do you like?
Can I have the chocolate one?
Which that would the chocolate one be?
I'm guessing.
For
Yeah,
two
let's
full
make it fight.
chocolates.
Let's make it fight.
Yeah. Chocolate fight.
Felix would like give it to you, but then pull it back away, turn it, and just like feed it to you.
Nemo is very embarrassed. Do I have to? And he's going to lean in and actually eat it like that, but he is very embarrassed about it.
Lascelle nearly like retches watching the whole scene in the background.
What's wrong, darling? You want a cookie too?
I'm trying to watch what I eat.
Probably a good start. I mean, after all, one can see you are what you eat.
that was let's go that way. And
I'm-
Nemo's gonna.
I'm so sorry, okay? If I return your boyfriend back with a few black marks.
Just don't scratch him. That's my job.
She shudders.
Nemo goes
Full-on
red in the
shudders.
face. Nemo goes red in the face and begins to push like Felix like, nope, we're not. Let's go that way.
Yeah, Felix, you can get seated in like the one of the stands. How close does Felix want to get? Does Felix want to be on like the seats right at the edge or up at the top?
Yeah.
Or right at the very edge. Okay.
Ooh.
He absolutely wants to get into first row because that absolutely was a provocation, and he absolutely tries to get her attention so Nemo can have a better chance.
Got it. Okay. Nemo, you are
He's
in
an
match two.
acolyte of Ares, and he's rolling in the row.
Nemo, you are in match
Yeah.
2.
Yes.
So there's like a backstage area behind
Yeah.
the arena where you can get ready and prepare.
Yeah.
Felix, Lascelle is in group 1. So you get to watch the fight. Nemo doesn't. The fight starts. It lasts about 15 seconds.
Oh, fuck.
Everyone but Lascelle drops. One by one. Lascelle doesn't move.
Mm-hmm.
For all intents and purposes, it looks like she never even casted during that match. You can give me any kind of check you want to try and to deduce what actually happened.
They hit the ground. Just so I know which attribute to take. Do they hit the ground like lights out, or like falling asleep, or falling unconscious, or are they?
They've been knocked out. They are knocked out before they hit the ground. It's like they're standing up, and then you blink, and they're unconscious, and then they fall to the ground.
She listened in, didn't she?
Mm-hmm.
That's why she reacted to my.
I'm not saying.
Do I recognize my own trick?
No, this is not your trick.
Okay. Yeah, my trick isn't. There isn't a non-lethal version of my trick.
No. Your trick would kill them.
I mean, it is magic.
Yeah, it's magic. You can add your magic die.
I want to make a call for grit, but I don't know how, so I will go for brains.
I mean, you can do grit. If
I can do grit?
You can do grit. We're trying to work out how Felix would work it out. Grit is a perfect.
Okay, I have an idea.
Work it out. Okay.
I believe Felix would just connect to the ground and feel the magic.
Okay. Roll grit with magic.
Felix might be a one-trick pony, but that trick is talking to the ground. I get to reroll a d20.
Nice.
I get to reroll a d20.
I was like,
okay, 40, 50,
no.
62.
I was like, make the DC 40. That's a good high number. The ground freezes intermittently.
As in
Not
cold?
as in cold, as in time. To you, that was 15 seconds. To her, it was much longer.
She's a chronomancer.
She is the only chronomancer on campus. The reason she is number one is most people don't even get a chance to see her.
So how can we work around that?
It's fine. It's fine.
It's fine?
It's fine.
All right.
I have never seen Rise just like, it's fine. I got this.
I believe Felix would be low-key impressed because that's a very Aris approach. Would be like. Also, I don't think we still have like a direct contact to the gods anymore, but
No.
that would be like a short prayer. Be like, not even a short prayer, be like, yo, Aris, if you're listening in, look at that one. She's entertaining.
Yeah, chronomancy magi are like a 1 in a million occurrence. They are highly sought after because chronomancy is the best type of magic to have, apparently. Behind probably reality bending magic, which is its distant cousin.
Mm-hmm.
Nemo.
Yeah.
Your round. You, 7 of your classmates.
I'm going to cast just one spell, and that's it.
What spell are you
I would
going
like
to
to
cast?
cast a spell inspired by a snake. Coil around and strike them all as one.
So like go around and then pull them all together into one big.
Yeah, but
Coil.
it's like it's really quick because it's like just giant snake. Everyone just suddenly gets pulled together, and then they all drop. It's non-lethal, but
Oh, they just drop because they hit their head on each
Yeah,
other.
it's not lethal. It's concussive.
it's like it doesn't necessarily even have to be that. It could just be that the snake hit them with the tail, then they got concussed.
Oh no, I love concussion. I love the idea of everyone being pulled in together and getting joint concussion.
It's
joint
not
concussive
bad,
force.
but they will.
It's enough
It's
to knock
not
you
bad,
out.
but it's enough to knock you out.
Okay.
Nemo didn't move it as well. It's just like
What stat are you gonna use? Are we arguing fight or flight? I'm guessing at this point.
this point is fight. I mean,
Okay.
usually lets people at least hit him a few times. You know, analyze it,
Okay.
be flighty and dodge. But
You-
this time he went directly for it. He did not waste a single second.
You roll for me then.
Magic as well, right?
Magic is, yeah, it's magic. You're doing magic.
Hold up, I gotta add these.
I have a number, but I don't think it's going to be enough.
$44.
Yeah, no, it was never enough. 29 is not enough. Yeah, you conjure this sort of magical snake that sort of loops around them several times. None of them know what's going on, and before they can venture it's a snake, all of a sudden it constricts and bang. They all bang into each other, the force of which knocks them all out. And they all drop into a nice, neat pile in the center of the arena.
Nemo might take a look and be like, that might have been a bit too much force. And he's gonna take out and begin to write. Listen, he's experimenting, might as well.
I see that, right?
Yep, you're watching.
Do I know a message spell?
Yeah. You can communicate with each other via telepathy. Telepathy.
Yeah, Nemo's listening. Like, you can feel that he's listening. He's not saying anything yet, though.
The girl you're trying to beat is a chronomancer.
Got it. And he's going to, like he looks a bit giddy at that.
So we basically see. Oh no, that must have been too much force. Writing, pausing.
Yeah, exactly.
I am gonna roll for the sale quickly. God, that was atrocious. That is a number less than 5. They do not work out what Nero cast to do that. Rounds 3 to 8 are much longer, let's say, because people actually have to fight and not just end the fight in one spell. So you've got about half an hour to hang around with Felix before you're called into the finale. If you want to do something else.
Nemo is nervous, but he doesn't want to do anything else.
What about Felix?
I will just walk up to you. How are you doing? Do you need something?
No, I'm just thinking. I am thinking. I'm trying to think of a non-lethal way to tackle this. I have ideas, but
Just as a question, are you allowed to use these cubes during the fights?
to use what?
Your teleportation cubes.
Oh, I mean, it's not specifically told to,
Can you use your mage card during a fight?
Well, they never said no, but technically speaking,
Yeah, that's
no
the rule.
one.
They never said no.
They never said no, but
There's another telepathy ping. I mean, if she can control time, you could try to get her through space.
I was genuinely just thinking about that, but not with the cube. I was just thinking I manipulate space in general.
Oh, if you again telepathy. If you concentrate space strongly enough, you can just you can bend time.
Yeah,
I mean, it could maybe end up in a black hole that could swallow this dimension and the next to it.
I was more thinking, it's up to the nerves. After I block, if I block her time magic by bending the matter hard enough in order to form what do you call it?
Bubble.
Barrier. Yeah, a bubble, a barrier. Then if I block her magic, I could just zap their nerves shut. But I need to check the voltage because then it's kind of.
Wanna try it on me?
No, I'm not
I
risking
can
that.
take a hit.
Well, no,
And that would be out of telepathy again. Like, I can take a hit out of nowhere, and people are like,
I would not want to knock my boyfriend out. Thanks. That sounds.
but you can knock me down.
What?
What?
Buffering, buffering, red in the face.
I'm gonna.
That's not that.
I give you a kiss. Like, one of these pecks, like.
Yeah.
Have you tried turning it on and off? That I kiss my boyfriend?
No, she noticed how Nemo buffered.
Oh.
She may have just worked something out.
Can I roll to figure out that she figures out? Can I play 4D chess?
Yeah, go for it. Now that I know that you know that I know. This is a mental note. Get boyfriend to flirt before match.
26.
Yeah,
27.
You know she's clocked on that Nemo gets flustered when being flirted with.
Oh no.
Is she going to try and flirt with me? Bitch.
Maybe.
Wow. I like her to see. I like to see her try though. Here's the thing.
Bear in mind that Nemo also has Alexandria, so you have chronomancy magic in the Grimoire.
I don't. Again, I'm just going to make a bubble that is going to nullify her magic. She's not going to be doing jack shit that fight. And here's the thing. It's kind of hard to pull Nemo out of the zone when he gets in it, when he's like thinking of doing something.
Okay.
Like, it's how he usually ends up spending nights awake by accident, being like, oh, I was in my book. Fuck. You know?
It's time. Any last words?
Nemo's last words. Alright, I'm gonna get going. I love you. I'll see you after. And he goes.
I love you too.
Okay. It's you, Nemo, the cell, and 6 others.
As soon as he hears,
Go.
like the go, nullifying everything with like manipulating the matter. No chronomancy is gonna work.
No, so
It's
you're
like-
you can like nullify bubble the entire arena. No,
The part that's in front of him.
To catch
He's gonna be
everyone
able to
else.
cast. He's gonna be able to cast shit. They're not.
Okay. I'm guessing that's a flight check. Okay. Well, I'm gonna roll to
after
see
that
if
it's
she
gonna
casts first. She's gonna flight check.
I like to see her try.
Can I try
I
to
can
give you a
give
bit of
you-
disadvantage with giving her a very dirty eye when she walks in? Like,
Give me a charm check, no magic. Just a raw charm.
Is she
Felix
going
is
to
terrible
try
at charm.
and flirt with me? I hope not.
No. You
Felix,
need
I
to
believe
beat...
Felix has had D6 in charm.
Oh no. Give it a go. It could explode.
And it did. Yeah, we're at 7.
I'll lower her roll by 3. You need to beat a 37. No, I rolled
They're
3d20.
doing the math, they're doing the math, they're doing the math. Does a 123 count?
Reality
58.
ends. Good night. Okay, so you won by 20. Yeah, you are able to cast a nullification field significantly quicker than she can cast Protomancy. You watch as everyone tries to cast their opening spells, and it's just fizzle. Nothing. It's embarrassing
then-
because one guy casts fireballs by finger guns, and it's just like,
I would also like to strike with the second spell.
what second spell are you casting?
If I use matter, let's go to physics. I'm using gravity. I'm pulling everyone down.
Give me a fight check then. This is where Nemo creates the concentrated gravitational force of the sun and destroys the Earth.
I wanna hear some bones crack!
No, he's like, listen, he's being mindful as to not just,
Very mindful, very demure.
very mindful, very demure. Anyways, hold up. Can I spend 3 adversity tokens to like reroll one?
Yeah, go on then. You roll 3 to make one explode.
Thank you.
That is not a good sound the GM makes when they have and their laugh.
56.
Yeah, you can conjure just enough gravitational force to pull them down. Sort of, I guess thematically like dominoes. One after the other.
Bit. Yeah, a little bit.
In clockwise order.
I'm leaving her. I'm leaving the little.
You're leaving the
I'm
last.
Perfect.
I'm leaving her last. Nemo will
From the
wave
top,
when it happens.
they will drop. You see, that's my boyfriend.
It's like Nemo will do just to be a little bit spiteful. A small little wave. It's like a, and then.
Yeah, they all go down. They're all knocked unconscious as gravity pulls them down. Nemo is hailed the winner of the class.
Nemo looks really proud of himself.
Nemo gets a trophy.
Oh shit! Actually, get a trophy.
You actually get a trophy, and your name is put at the very top of the dueling leaderboard for the year. You are now 100 points ahead of the cell. And I'm going to say, canonically, by the end of the year, you're about 500 away. And you end up leaving this college with the college record for highest number of tournament points earned in a year, as well as the fastest victory.
Hey, Nemo.
Yeah?
Mr. Winner. Wanna fight me? I mean, you're gonna have it very easy, but wanna fight me?
I don't wanna...
Hurt me?
Yeah.
And if I say the very, very expectant words of I want it to hurt?
buffering, red in the face. Can we establish a rule that you won't flirt with me during the fight, just so that I can actually do something?
All right, I will not flirt with you.
I mean, you can flirt after. It's just not during it because
Yeah, I will not flirt with you during the fight.
Oh, okay. Sure. Yeah. Why not? He already looks like he lost. He knows he's losing this.
Yeah, just give me a second, all right? Because it's a bit cold in here. I'm just gonna get my jacket.
Right. Yeah.
Felix gonna
Sure.
come back with his jacket on.
Nemo looks confused a little bit by the jacket, but okay, whatever. He guesses. And I don't even know.
I'm gonna say you both need to make a flight check, non-magic. Decide who goes first.
Oh, I would actually ask somebody to count down for us.
Okay.
Can we find somebody who would do that?
Is there anyone that does that?
I mean, Elysius is around. Elysius will do it.
I'm not
Of course it's
Ulysses.
No, you don't want Elysius.
I imagine that Elysius just offers.
Like, yeah, I'll do it. Why not? And everyone's like, no.
He like offers. He's like, I want to come.
Yeah, and we appreciate it, of course.
It's just numbers. I can do numbers.
Nemo makes a face. He doesn't believe that.
I mean, what do you think about it?
That grin.
I'm
That
not
shit-eating grin. I mean, the
Oh,
teacher, the dueling teacher will do it for you.
Wonderful. So, and we start with a flight check, you said, right?
Yes, flight check.
That would
I
be my
already
D8.
rolled.
Okay, no, you will not roll. Because they count down 3, 2, and at 1, Felix opens his jacket and he lost his shirt.
I would like to turn this into a 1. And I would like to say this fight is lost. I'm taking 12 adversity tokens. I lost. Nemo.
You said not to flirt, not to not undress.
Yeah, Nemo did not do jack shit.
Okay, so that means Felix has the initiative.
Okay, wonderful. Felix
I imagine like this happens in just like a few seconds. Like,
Yeah.
Felix undresses, Nemo freezes, and then it's like, and it's done.
Okay. And then, Rice, I'm gonna ask you as a player: do you want this cute, or do you want this hot?
Let me get my coin real quick.
I was waiting for us to go both.
Hot.
All right. Are there any plants in the arena?
Are we doing this with the teacher counting down? Oh my god. Poor Nemo is never gonna show his face ever again.
It's hard ground, but there are a few saplings, like small little, not weeds, but like little plants coming through cracks in the ground.
Okay, so what's gonna happen at 1? Felix pulls down the zipper. Nemo freezes. At go, Felix drops down, one hand on the ground, and just does this little magic trick of pulling in any and every bit of energy he can get and pouring it into any and every plant life he can find. And if we have a little like sapling or something near Nemo, it would kind of maybe happen that they just sprout up and just go full on like around him.
Yeah, Nemo is. I mean, that is a bad decision, honestly. Nemo doesn't need to move to cast.
But what you need to is to see. Whoop.
Oh, it's up to the. Yeah, no, he can see. Okay, yeah, no, Nemo is left in the dark. He can do shit.
First, let me roll for that. Unless Salem, you're like, yeah, do whatever. You're the okay.
Look,
Rule of cool with
If you,
the game. But
well, we're ruling. Look, it's gay now. Okay, this isn't a fight. It's gay. Okay, so just rule of cool.
Okay. So roll for foreplay.
Roll for 4.
And the next thing Felix would do is actually just sprint towards Nemo, wrap an arm around this package, pull him in close, and actually would use something similar of the I will ground your bioelectricity into the ground, as in just for a second, Nemo literally forgets how to fucking breathe. And the only thing you can hear is, you can tap out anytime.
Nemo isn't sure how the fuck to tap out. He's like frozen in place. He does not. Yeah, Nemo stays frozen for a bit, and then he goes, I lost. Like,
Felix gonna be like, Nemo, you should tap out soon. Please?
Yeah, no. Tapping out.
Everything falls and Felix just holds you. Okay, this was mean, and I fully apologize for it.
Yeah, no. Mean. Yeah. I should make sure I don't get my vision blocked anymore. He's gonna need a minute.
Yeah,
he's buffering, trying to understand what's happening.
Do you want some water?
Yeah, water sounds great. Yeah, no, right. He's still trying to think what the fuck just happened. He's still trying to like take it all in.
And the rest of the school is like,
yeah, it's like, was that a fight or a
is this allowed?
BDSM session?
Yeah.
What is this?
Is this fighting or is this foreplay? What the fuck?
The answer is yes.
I imagine someone just fucking. I don't know what social media would be like.
2007 would be Facebook.
Yeah.
We're on Facebook, honey.
someone posting about it on Facebook.
But yes, you have your hot jewel. I'm putting jewel in inverted commas.
Yeah, I believe that's why they wouldn't count it, and Nemo would still be top.
Yeah.
Also, I wasn't an attorney. I was just
casually
mean.
turns up.
But Mrs. Time Turner is gonna be very fucking upset.
Oh, she notices. She watched.
Oh, I'm sure she did.
Deep in the background, she watched. As she's walking away, you can see her mumble and be like, so I should have taken my top off.
It would have never worked.
Is there anything you would want to
Unfortunately,
do?
that priority is only reserved for Felix.
Is there anything you would want to do the rest of that night, or are we good to go to Nemo's actual birthday?
Felix would get dressed again.
Felix is walking around campus now with just shorts and a leather jacket with no top.
You know what?
Oh my god.
Yes.
Uh,
It's a college
that
year.
night, Nemo did not sleep. He just stayed like this, being like, "What the fuck just happened today?"
I have
Oh, you
feelings.
think he would stay like this?
Oh.
No, eventually the jacket goes off.
Oh. A lot of things go off apparently. Okay.
I believe Felix would, would apologize for a bit and actually go and disappear into New York for a bit.
Nemo is still having a gay crisis. No. That is happening, and Nemo the whole day is left like.
Felix is out in New York doing New York TM things. Nemo, you
Yeah.
get back home.
Yeah.
There is a present on the table for you.
Nemo looks very confused and hoping that no one saw it. He's gonna take it to his room.
There's a little note attached to it.
It's from who?
It's from your father.
Oh. Yeah, he's gonna open it.
The note just turns around and says that sorry I won't be there tomorrow.
Oh.
Work be busy. But we got you this. Be responsible with it.
Right. He's gonna open it to see what is inside.
Inside is a rucksack.
Right.
This is like a normal bag. Until you read the instructions on it. This is a pocket dimensional bag.
Oh.
Not quite a bag of holding, but a bag capable of creating an alternate dimension inside of it and acting as a gate to access it.
Oh.
The dimension itself is controlled by the user. It can create any form it wants. And can be sustained for as long as you want.
Nemo's gonna create a little cozy place inside of it, most likely. To keep all of his, like, all the stuff he's researched about magic and all of the spells and all that. And just have a place to kind of, like, hang in. He's also gonna put in there, like, a lot of personal items. Like, and most likely pictures and stuff he has with, like, all of his friends. Like, she'll be my and then there's, like, the spot for, oh my god, boyfriend. It's also there. And then there's, like,
It's a shrine.
spot for family. It's like, no. He's not, no. But it's like a spot with everyone, then with, like, family, then with, like, it's
Roll me a flat d20.
5.
Okay. This dimension comes with an extra room.
1 sec. Yeah. Go ahead. I am just...
Getting up to no good.
No, I'm just calculating what I just rolled. 71.
It's an
No,
observatory.
70. Ooh. Oh my god.
The inner walls are all made up of murals of all the realities you can't remember.
Right.
This isn't a stargazing observatory. This
This is to
allows
look
you
in-
to look back in time. And realities
I-
that never were. It also means hypothetically you could work out what happened on that boating trip.
Nemo will only use this to look back in time on this life and this life only. And then he's going to get rid of that room.
Okay.
He doesn't want to just, or like not get rid of it, but like, I don't know, put it away,
Seal it.
like close the door, like
Yeah.
brick up the door or something. If he needs it, he'll like open it again, you know, maybe the world ends and they need to actually see what happened in I don't know what dimension, but until then, he doesn't need it. But yeah, he's just gonna look back in the past to see like what happened with, you know, during the whole time of being an exchange student, how he actually met in this world, like Shelby, Maya, and Felix. And most specifically, he's going to look to see how it was to actually have his parents around.
It was nice. I mean, you didn't live with your grandma. You live in a house next door. Didn't want to be too far away from grandmother. So you were neighbors. You agreed to go to Tanner because Athena thought it would be good for you. Stating that New York kids can be a bit pretentious and maybe getting away from the city might be good for you. And also
Yeah.
being near witch is probably smart too. Yeah, you met Felix, Maya, and Shelby at Tanner High in their final year. At some point, you and Felix hit it off. There was a whole will they, won't they moment.
There was a whole what now?
Will they, won't they? Like,
Oh.
are they going to get together? Are they not going to get together?
Yeah.
In my head, they weren't a couple until Maya pointed it out. They were hanging around together for ages, enjoying each other's company, and then Maya just makes a comment about how you're basically a couple at this point.
Which
I believe
set
Felix
off
would
the-
have been like, yeah, I thought. Oh, is that one of those things that you have to ask? I'm sorry.
I'm sure that Nemo did not see it. So he's like, I think that would have set off the whole misunderstanding, which needed Nemo to actually confess on the camp trip instead. Where
Yes.
the incident with the boat happened. It was because like Nemo did not answer and Felix took it the wrong way.
So what did happen on that island that night?
I don't know. Bart, what happened?
I don't think they fucked.
No, me
I
neither.
think they had a very, very cute night of stargazing and telling each other sweet nothings and maybe just holding each other's hands and like the fact that they knew that probably everybody was thinking that they would be fucking right now was like low-key cute and hilarious to them, so they just kept
Yeah,
holding hands
yeah.
and
I'm
kind of
sure they
giggled
did.
about the others.
I'm sure
And
they
we will
did.
never tell them what happened here. Never.
Yeah, yeah. It's like it's our little secret that nothing actually happened, and they can just like try and rake their brains over it and not realize what happened. Yeah.
And I feel like
Uh.
that's like part of the dynamic, like this, like how they were low-key fight, like Felix was low-key fighting together with Nemo without being in the arena, like these, like this. We share a brain cell now. I believe that was one of the first moments of it.
Yeah. Uh. Yeah, Nemo's going to want to commemorate everything into memory that he's seeing right now, like the whole.
Yeah. Yeah, you can remember everything now. There's nothing about your life you can't remember.
Is Felix back?
Depends how long you're up there.
He's gonna
Felix
be there
would.
for a while, but yeah, no, he's gonna wait for Felix to get back so that he can show this to Felix.
Felix comes back with a bag, and it's like, no, shush, no looking.
What?
So nothing.
What's that?
A bag.
Right. Sure. I got something really cool from my dad. I wanted to show you actually, if you wanna go into my room, that is. Um, it's that sounds bad. It's fine. It's nothing weird. It's just maybe I should bring it downstairs actually. Uh, w- uh, should I bring it downstairs? Do you wanna? I
Whatever you prefer.
Right. He's gonna bring Felix to his room. He will kick like a few papers away when he enters. Like, shit, I forgot these are in the way. I'm. The whole room is like strewn with like books and papers, and Nemo took notes, a lot of notes. There's some pinned to the wall. It's bad. Um, it's like literally breaking apart the theory of magic. It's. And then he's going to open the rucksack and he's gonna step in it. They disappear.
Huh. Felix would look into the rucksack.
It's like it now has a ladder to take you into like the main cozy room of the place.
Bigger on the inside, I guess.
Yeah, it's like it would be a bedroom if it had a bed, but it has that cozy feeling of like you have like bean bags and the shelves with like books and everything. And there's some books he really wanted to read there that he never got to, so he just materialized them in there so that he could read them. And then there's the ornate door, which I'm sure that it has like 13 like images on it, which he opens to the murals. And then he pauses and this thing shows you or can show you whatever reality you want to see, but I didn't want to look into those. I don't need I was looking into the past of this one, and I thought you might want to see it. I mean, if you want to, or if you want to like just see anything else, like any other universe, that's fine. I just thought I offer.
Mm. Is there something you want me to see?
Neo's gonna kind of blush, like he's looking flustered a little. I looked into the past, and it was kind of nice, to see how I got to meet you here, and um a lot of things. If you want to check them out, that is, I mean, you don't have to. It's not like super important, but I just thought, yeah, I'd offer. Um,
Show me what you want to show me.
Nemo is going to show the time from when he went there to like Tanner
Hmm.
up to where reality got shifted, I guess.
Hmm. We're cute together.
Oh, I mean, I think so. Yeah, I really like it. Um, I only thought it up to the point of showing I don't know what to do now, but that's fine.
Nemo,
Yeah.
what is this?
What is what?
Why are we standing in
Oh,
a
right.
rucksack?
I got a pocket dimension from my dad.
Huh.
So this is my pocket dimension now. And I can shape it into whatever I want. It just came implemented with this. Like, it came here automatically. Which I don't know what it means. But I think it's just because the thing is now attuned to me, so it's like the, you know.
Not a lot of plants in here, I will say.
Not in the mural part. They are in the, like, room section.
Hmm.
There are a few plants.
Nemo,
Yeah.
I really appreciate you brought me here. But I don't need to see any of those pasts to know that I love you.
Buffering, and he's gonna just sigh and smile. Yeah, I didn't need to look at them either to know that I love you. That is. Um that sounds a bit cheesy. Um do you want to I'm gonna roll for Nemo.
Roll for Nemo.
Roll for anxiety.
Nemo is going to ask Felix if Felix would like to spend the night in Nemo's room. It doesn't like necessarily mean, anything, but just stay and cuddle and sleep together, that is.
Sure, I would love to. I hope you're not mad at me for like how I acted this morning. It's just like
Oh,
you were so wildly competent, and I have
no.
like the luck to call you my boyfriend.
No,
I thought I
it's
had
fine.
to like
Listen,
keep
I
up, and
like
you're like,
being put in my place. No,
what?
no. Hold on.
Wait, what?
That came wrong. I didn't mean. Can we?
I can't forget that.
No.
I actually absolutely cannot forget that.
I never. I didn't say anything. Oh, actually, better to draw my die. Jesus. I didn't. I came. But Okay, maybe okay, maybe I did like uh huh um yeah, yep. Uh it feels a bit awkward to say that.
Okay, so I actually meant that I was mean to your opponent and started to fight
Oh, oh,
dirty
oh, 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 oh.
because
I
I didn't, not that I, what I wanted to say is that I totally know that
oh
you
my
don't
god.
need my help to fight. You are a wonderful, very strong person. I just wanted, like, I wanted to be on your side and I wanted you to know that, but
Let's pretend I didn't say anything.
yes.
Um I got that wrong. Um yeah, no, I don't really like her, honestly. She's been kind of mean during the classes. Likes to kind of show off. But it's fine.
That's what I heard too. Like the orchard told me that once she just poured the rest of her soda into the pot, and that's like orchids are very very sensible to things like that. So
Yeah.
I didn't want it to scare you, and I didn't want to look weird or psycho
No,
or something. It's just
none of those. You're not. I don't think you could even pretend to be a psycho. Uh, I just think you're highly competent and you just wanted to help, and I enjoyed working together with you to figure it out.
I mean, of course you would have figured it out too. Like you're way smarter than I am, and so
I feel like uh, it's a bit hard to compliment someone who doesn't know how to take a compliment. I'm starting to see what my mother meant. Um, I'm saying you're great. I don't need you to throw it around to me. I think you're great either way. You could have helped or not. I just think you're great.
and you don't think I'm scary because I killed a person by sucking every last spark of electricity out of them.
It considering the fact you were sent on a mission to, you know, kill Carlisle? Question mark? And I have killed Carlisle 13 times. I think we're fine. Um I
Okay.
I just think that the way you came up with killing that person is smart, really.
I just
And I never thought of using there's so many ways like listen, life is pretty fragile, right? There's so many ways to kill someone and making use of your magic in order to do that is kind of morbidly interesting. Not that I'm saying to do it to someone. Oh, no, 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 no. It's just I thought you were skilled
I
and
mostly didn't want it to hurt.
I think that's genius.
Like, of course, I could just throw a lightning or just, I don't know.
Yes, and it hurts a lot. There are ways in which I could also use the innate magic I got with to harm people, but it hurts a lot. It's animals. They work on instincts. They bite, scratch, claw, break. I wouldn't be able to do that. And I think the fact that you found a loophole just shows how kind in general you are,
I
and
still
I
killed the
admired
person.
that. Well, technically speaking, you didn't.
And technically speaking, I didn't. Technically speaking, I
Technically
killed her once
speaking,
and then I put her into a thorn cave.
technically speaking, none of those things happen. Technically speaking, this is another universe. Technically speaking, you're just a normal witch who's really strong and competent and great,
I would
but you're
like
a
to be
normal
just a
guy.
normal. Yeah, I would really like to just be a normal guy.
And you are a normal guy who's luckily enough my boyfriend, I guess, but you are a normal
Yeah, I
guy.
am lucky about that.
I I mean I'm lucky, but yeah. Um mm. I mean before this universe, I I was the best way to describe it is people thought of me as worse than the Black Plague.
Why?
Well, everywhere I went, I would bring bad luck. So even if I wasn't actually the one doing things, they like to blame it on me and say that I gave whatever bad energy I carried around to them. And sometimes to make people feel better, I would also take that blame.
Hmm.
Like like when you were watching my trial and I that guy started talking about his dead dog and lied about the dead dog being my fault. It would make it better for him not to fight with his mom about her accidentally killing the dog. I then that was just how things went. If life was a story, I was the person hired to pass by the screen while the characters were having their moment.
Nemo?
Yeah.
No matter which universe it is, I will always go out and try to find you again to show you that you're not just a spare.
And I'll wait for that in every universe.
So, want me to make some popcorn?
Yeah, I think popcorn would be great. Do you want me to try and, you know, maybe find a movie?
Yeah.
Great. Then I'll meet you back up in 10. Oh,
Hey,
hmm?
I love you.
I love you too. And Nemo's gonna kind of, begin to close up that room, like literally build a wall in front of it, and then he's gonna go out.
Yeah. You get popcorn. You settle on a movie.
Nemo is asleep halfway through.
Maya and Shelby aren't back that night.
Mm.
You, I guess, go up to bed together. And the first time ever, I think.
Yeah,
share,
I
share
think it
bed.
is.
One,
I think it is
one
the
night,
first time ever.
yeah, the one night where there's no risk of Maya and Shelby just walking in. Um,
I mean, I think maybe from that night they might slowly wo- work up to making it a regular thing. It's like it starts out sporadically. Now that the wall is like they went through the ice, they did the big step. Now it's like smaller steps, right? And it's like sporadically, and then
Oh, I do believe Felix would have a trick for that.
Oh.
Felix would find a book and would ask if like you would want to read it together, but actually it's just him reading it to you until you fall asleep, and then he stays. Or he invites you into his room, so he's got an excuse for you to sleep there.
Yeah, it's like, let's watch a movie or and Felix
Yeah.
picks out the most boring things, knowing that Nemo most likely stayed up
National
before that.
Geographic.
Yeah, National Geographic type of stuff. And Nemo is out cold. And Nemo is just like, and then it just becomes a nightly thing after a while. Like first it's like once, and then it's just you
No.
never find Nemo and Felix not sleeping together, I guess.
Mm.
It's a new morning. It's Halloween.
Woohoo!
Happy birthday, Nemo.
Woohoo!
Happy birthday, Nemo.
And you wake up with your boyfriend in bed with you.
Yeah, Nemo's gonna wake up like it's a normal day. He's gonna try not to wake Felix up as he like was trying to get out of bed. And he sort of realizes, oh, if I want to change clothes, I either do it in the bathroom or risk it. He's absolutely not risking it. Like 100% no chance.
Sneaks off.
While you're in the bathroom to change, you hear some noises, and when you come back, Felix is gone, and there's just a note: "Give me 20 minutes for a cake."
Nemo looks very confused at the idea of cake. He doesn't get it that Felix knows. And yeah, no, he's gonna let Felix do whatever for 20 minutes and then come downstairs once that is done. Like,
Does Nemo like pancakes? Like crepes, like the really thin ones?
yes, absolutely.
Felix, because there aren't a lot of cakes you can bake in 20 minutes.
Yeah.
One of them is a crab cake. Crab filling, crab filling, crab filling.
Nemo looks very confused though. What's with this?
Felix just turns around, the cake in hands. It's like, and there's like icing around it, and it's Happy Birthday, Nemo.
Nemo, again, buffering, is trying to. How did you... I never told you,
No?
Mike. How did you find out?
A witch never tells her secrets. Do you want to know?
Oh, yeah. Did you talk with my dad? Please tell me you didn't talk with my dad.
No.
Oh.
I snatched your ID for a second.
You checked my...
Yeah.
When did you even... Neo's gonna kind of pat his pockets. Like, when did you...
That one time when we went out for coffee and you tried to pay and I tried to pay and I picked up your money,
Oh,
and you were like trying to find out why it was already paid. I
should have known. Oh, jeez. Wow, I haven't. I mean, technically, in this universe, I guess I have. It's just, my mind hasn't had a cake since I was 7 on my birthday. Oh. Thank you. I don't know what to say?
I could sing for you, but I won't if it's weird for you.
Uh, no, no, um, I'm okay without the singing. I just, uh, again, I haven't really celebrated my birthday in so long. I don't know what to do with myself, but I can't. It it's a weird feeling. It's nice, actually, to see someone took the time for all of this. Thank you.
Of course, I care about you.
Nemo looks like he's gonna cry.
Oh, no, that's I didn't mean like no, but I didn't mean like that. I
No,
didn't
no,
mean it
no.
like meanly, or are you alright? Wait, let me put
Yeah,
this away.
I'm just really. I don't know. I think I'm happy. Oh, wow. I'm sorry, last time I had a birthday, no one showed up.
Not in this universe.
I. Yeah, eh, sorta. I have a lot of friends either in this universe, so. Not a lot of birthdays. Usually on Halloween, people are trick or treating, so they don't have a lot of time to celebrate a birthday.
Why? You are a treat after all. Sorry, was that cringe? That was cringe, wasn't it?
That's
Uh,
almost as bad as me using baby girl, okay?
it is a little bit. um, yeah, I. Ah, geez, and I love pancakes. How did you know that?
You got one at the cafeteria, and you were like very happy about because you said like you like the pancakes, but you like the crepes more, and they were one of your favorites.
I barely remembered that. Oh. Demo looks very flustered, but he looks also happy. He actually looks happy for once. Like, usually on his birthdays, he's very gloomy and upset. But this is the first time someone, apart from like his parents and grandma, and sometimes his parents wouldn't even be there because they were busy, celebrated his birthday. So,
I do
So,
have one question. A magical
mhm.
hmm?
question. I do have a magical question.
Go ahead.
What's in the bag, Felix?
So okay, I know it's very cliche for which to gift something like that. All right, it's but like I thought you might like it. I wasn't sure if it's just I
Nemo's gonna take it and look.
it's a very finely made wooden charm as a necklace of a little ferret with moonstone eyes, and you take it in your hand and you feel the imbued magic and power and connection. And on the backside, like it's a little it's dancing around a little round where you can see the moon phases, and on the back there is a pentagram embedded. And you when you have it in your hand, it's as if Felix was like you remember when you were co-casting and you kind of reached out for Felix. Yeah, with this you can reach out to Felix anytime.
Nemo is stunned and he's gonna hold it. It's so. Oh wow, this is pretty. I don't think I've ever owned jewelry before.
It, but if you don't, I mean,
No,
we
no, no. I think it's great. Can
okay.
you put it on for me? I'm not sure how to put it on.
Uh, sure. And Felix takes the two, like it's on a small leather band, and just
Yeah,
steps around you and does the
yeah,
and like pulls it up to here
yeah. Hmm.
and like makes a double knot so you can open it yourself and just pull it over your head again, like an eighth knot in both directions. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah. This is. I think this is the nicest gift I've ever gotten. Really. Um. Thank you.
I mean, when I know it was another dimension, all right, but when we were at your exam, I had the feeling that it was hard for you and for me too, that you had to go into part of it alone. So I thought maybe you wanted something that you never had to feel alone again, because you're never really alone again. Yeah, is just if you
Nemo is not going to say anything, and he's just going to hug Felix really tightly and hide his face a little bit. And Felix is just because he's really embarrassed, but um, he appreciates the gift a lot. You can tell from like the way he's clinging really tightly to Felix.
and Felix hugs you back, and you feel like he's calming down in the hug as in, okay, I didn't fuck up.
How did you know I like ferrets? He's gonna ask.
Because you changed into one when we were in the basement.
Nemo's whole face goes red. The one thing he remembers from the basement is the fact that Felix called him a cute redhead. Oh, yeah, right. I didn't change into it really. I more so
You,
that was a projection. I was above you guys actually.
then
Yeah.
you projected a ferret.
Yeah, it was the first animal I thought of. Um, uh, I don't. I want to thank you all day, really, for all of this. This is the sweetest thing anyone has ever done for me on my birthday.
I mean, we can. How old is Nemo getting?
Nemo would turn 20.
I mean, we can celebrate 20 more birthdays if you feel like you missed out. No, that's weird, isn't it? I'm sorry.
I don't think we'd be able to celebrate 20 more. I also don't think I want to celebrate being 5.
Fair.
I I tried to have a themed birthday party. It wasn't great, really.
What
The
was the theme?
we don't talk about that. Nemo kind of looks away, like he looks really embarrassed. I don't think my grandmother got the team right. Yeah, let's put it like that.
Um, so technically we do have some classes, but if you want to, I made a reservation at the restaurant. But if you don't want to, that's all right, and we can have party with everybody. It's like an early reservation, so you can still have a party. If you rather have just a party, that's fine too.
I'm fine with whatever you have planned. I don't mind skipping.
Okay.
Oh. This is so sweet.
Love them. I love them so much.
You skip class. You have a wonderful dinner together.
If we
Just the
skip
two of you.
class, Felix would take Nemo to the sky, to something akin to Sky Gardens, like up the highest skyscraper where there's
Ooh.
still a lot of green, and just watch birds for hours.
Oh.
And like with a little book about birds in his hand, so he can like get all the bird facts and all the animal facts.
He doesn't really have to really keep the book around. Nemo is the book. If Felix points at like a bird and goes, "What is that?" Nemo automatically is like, "Oh, that's that specific bird." It's kind of weird of seeing it this time of year. It has another nesting like schedule, but I
Oh,
don't know.
is that so?
Yeah, like Nemo just knows all of this. He's not sure how he knows it either. He just knows.
Felix would have absolutely fucking prayed and like burned some incense for Demeter to send some whack shit around so Nemo can have a great birthday.
Aww.
There's a
Got
lot
the
of
power
exotic
of
birds.
gods and gayness on my side.
There's a lot of exotic birds that day.
Yeah, he's like, why aren't these birds from Brazil? What is happening? This is a species that's going extinct somewhere. How is this here? Why?
After your garden dates, you have your meal, you go back home. Maya and Shelby still haven't turned up. That's when, Felix, you get a text from Maya.
Oh, thank God. She finally wrote.
Just leaving Tanner, be there in an hour.
Oh, I'm gonna be here in an hour. They weren't.
Oh.
They weren't 10 up.
Maybe.
And that is where we're going to leave it. After an episode of a lot of games.
Pure diabetes.
A lot of it was just gay.
Pure gay.
It was pure gay. There was nothing else in this episode.
Rainbows.
I am vomiting rainbows already. It's
like, what was your favorite part of the trip? I don't know, the bit
gay.
where I got tied up as if I was in a dungeon.
The bit where a little bit of BDSM came into our like lovely, sweet couple. I guess I don't know.
I hope you had fun. You enjoyed it. It was nice to have another final sweet moment with Nemo and Felix.
And now we're going to have the final where if we go into the future, we're gonna see 4 kids, right? What's the number we rolled?
Yeah, it was roll for kids.
Roll for kids.
Roll
4.
for kids. Yeah, we will be back next week. I'm not sure what with. It might be. I'm debating in my head whether it will be everyone in the true finale, courtesy of scheduling, or whether I might say to Leah and Agent P and be like, "Hey, do you two want to do what happened in there?" Because I think we all want a slow burn romance to happen. And if I have to get another episode out of it, and so be it. So while this was all gay, then
very gay.
Very gay. Next week might just be people shouting, "Oh, come on, for fuck's sake! Just say you love
just
each
kiss
other."
already.
Yeah,
just kiss already.
And then after that we'll have I suppose the original finale that was supposed to be today, and then
but it was not today.
Yeah, scheduling hit us literally at the 11th well, the 11th and a half hour. And it was like, hey, we can still do something. I've had to cancel all my games this week so far, so I sure as hell am canceling this one. We'll do
By the way, Salem, I
games.
had a little question
I mean,
because
go on.
I mean the charm is enchanted, right?
Yes.
Um,
Yes.
I have a question. If you would allow me to do, if you
Hmm?
allow me the shenanigan I had planned,
Yes.
that Nemo has the possibility to use the charm to pull magic from Felix and take magic dice until Felix is back at his, let's say, D12. Like, so, like, and it would take a bit for Felix to gain it back. Like, he would need to roll real lucky again. But if it's like an emergency, that would mean that Nemo would get 3 extra D20 out of it.
Yeah, why
And
not?
a D12.
Why not?
The most powerful magi getting more magic.
Bet the house and everything.
Jesus.
Yeah, no, I'm more than happy with that. Until next Tuesday, look after yourselves. Be very gay, like this stream. Look after yourselves. It's hot, so stay cool.
Hydrate.
Yes, hydrate and stay cool because it is getting way too hot, way too quickly now.
It is 10 p.m. here and I'm still at 28 degrees. Watch out.
We will be back next Tuesday in some capacity. I am not sure what that capacity will be yet, but I will let everyone know when I know. Until then, look yourselves, be safe, and we'll see you then. Bye, everyone.